My name is Denise Reiss. I'm happy today to dedicate this lovely plaque to my beautiful mother, Jackie Cox. You might sense from her photo what a lovely and fun person she was. Mom and I lived our lives together in a spirit of fun, curiosity, and freedom. We shared the same birthday, July 14th, which always made me feel we were magically linked. When I was a young girl, she took me to Europe on $5 a day, if you remember that book. We had crazy days getting lost and scared, later laughing about it, staying in the nuttiest little pensions while marveling at the Tower of London and the canals of Venice. Mom arranged that we be in Paris for our shared birthday, July 14th, which is a huge Bastille Day celebration. We enjoyed parades, fireworks, jet planes, sky riding in red, white, and blue. It was glorious, this big party just for us. I turned 11 and she turned 38. We flew home, and while waiting at the airport for Dad to pick us up, she said, "Europe didn't feel foreign enough to me. Next year, I want to visit the communist countries." Back then, very few people ventured behind the Iron Curtain, the USSR, Poland, Hungary, Czechoslovakia. Well, we were fascinated and learned so much going there. Today, those countries don't even exist in the same form. The next year, Mom wanted to go all the way around the world on an 80-day trip. In 1972, we toured Japan, India, and Iran, and all the countries in between. In Afghanistan, we flew a tiny, rickety plane over the very high mountains to get to this huge carved Buddha, which has since been destroyed. In Pakistan, we drove through the rugged, lonely mountains of the Khyber Pass, which has since been blocked off. In Iran, we stepped into a palace covered with sparkling bits of mirror that made us feel we were entering heaven. A few years later, that country was in revolution, where art was imperiled. Every experience is precious. The past can never be duplicated. Mom even climbed up the ladders to reach the top of the Pitala in Tibet at a very high altitude. I saw the surprised faces of the Buddhist monks. They had never seen a person like my mom in their secluded mountain retreat. Having grown up with such freedom, high spirits, and a willingness to face the world, I later became one of the first Americans to visit China back in 1979. My husband Mike and I were among the first to visit Libya, among the few to enter North Korea, practically the only tourist to visit Iraq, and again, Iran. We even took a Russian icebreaker to chop our way to the North Pole. And you should read his account of climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. Mom showed me the happiness that comes from a curious mind and an open heart. One more thing, Mom was funny. She loved my brilliant husband, Mike, who was one of the first writers at The Simpsons. 30 years ago, when the show was starting, she submitted to him a story idea with funny bits for each character. Well, Mom took me to every movie and Broadway show. It all comes to a happy life in show business and adventure. In supporting Planned Parenthood today, I feel Mom and I are continuing our dedication to independence and the capability of women to live happy, healthy lives. All women should vigorously pursue their destiny as they see it. Mom is gone now, but she will always live in my heart as the girl who said, "Yes, I will go there." Thank you. Thank you for making it happen. Thank you. Thanks.